City of Nigeria. Rock City of Nigeria. This is Fresh 107.9. Stay tuned for the news on Fresh 107.9 FM.
By Bell's clock, it's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. This is Global Updates on Fresh 107.9 FM, Abeokuta. I am Tunde Akimbe. First, the headlines. Low-key celebrations continue as NCDC asks Nigerians to celebrate responsibly. Clerics call for improvement in security situation in Nigeria. And on the foreign scene, attack on eve of Central African Republic election leaves 3 UN peacekeepers dead. And in sports, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says coming week will be crucial for his side. Stay tuned for details of this and much more presently. Now the news in detail. It's Boxing Day, and while people across the world celebrate in a low-key manner, there is great optimism ahead of the new year. Usually, families and friends spend the day hanging out at various recreational centers. But this is not the case this year, as authorities continue to remind people of the need to stay safe in the midst of the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. Here in Nigeria, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has called on Nigerians to celebrate responsibly in the festive season and remember that the country has yet to win the fight against COVID-19. This call became necessary following the report of 4 more deaths related to complications from the disease in parts of the country on Christmas Day. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has reported 712 new cases of COVID-19, bringing the total number of infections in the country to 82,747. The NCDC disclosed this on its Twitter handle on Friday night. Of the new cases reported, Lagos recorded 388, the Federal Capital Territory 77, Kwara 39, Katsina 35, Bauchi 33, Plateau 22, Ogun 18, Akwa Ibom 16 and Delta 13. Kaduna and Osun reported 12 new cases each, Yobe 11, Sokoto 10, Kebbi 8, Enugu 6, Edo 5, Ondo 3, Niger 2, Kano and Oyo 1 each. So far, 70,239 cases have been discharged, while 1,246 deaths have been recorded in the country. The Nigerian Medical Association (NMA) is asking patients who are visiting hospitals to declare their true health status as more and more doctors and health workers are contracting coronavirus. The NMA says no fewer than 20 doctors have died from COVID-19 related complications in the last 1 week alone. According to the chairman of the NMA in the Federal Capital Territory, Dr. Enema Amadu, many healthcare workers who contracted the virus did so after unknowingly coming in contact with asymptomatic patients.
This second wave is so overwhelming. This second wave is more catastrophic. And this probably will be because a lot of people have gone back to the way of doing things. Have thought that the virus is over, it has come and it is gone, and they've let their guards down. For those of us in the health sector, we've lost quite a number of colleagues in the last 1 week alone. Across the country, we've lost not less than 20 doctors in the last 1 week. We also want to use this opportunity to talk to our patients. As you come to us in the hospitals, in the clinics, please oblige us, wear your mask. Tell us the truth about your past medical condition. Don't hold any information back.
The need for adequate security of lives and property in the country from the major part of clerics' messages as Christians celebrated Christmas. The clerics were, while urging government to tackle the insecurity in the country, asked Christians to shun acts capable of causing rancor in the society. They asked leaders at all levels in the country to imbibe the teachings of Jesus Christ by being honest and faithful to their followers.
Our leaders, they must also imbibe the teaching of Jesus Christ by being honest and truthful to the people they were leading. That's the problem we are facing in the world today. Our leaders, they are not being fruitful and be truthful like Jesus Christ to do the right thing at the right time for the followers.
What I observe is that in our land today, truth is no more there. People don't want to say the truth. And even at the end of the governance, our leaders, they don't want to say the truth. I want to encourage them and equally to appeal to them.
When you do one thing the same way over time, you will always get the same result. So we will encourage the president and those who advise him to go back to the drawing board and look at what needs to be done.
Don't say we are criticizing you. Don't say we are attacking you when we cry out and say, protect us, save us. There is insecurity. Please, let it not be politicized. Let it be that you are concerned about Nigerians and you will do everything possible.
10 persons have been confirmed dead in an accident on Idofin-Ilorin Road in Kwara State. The sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Jonathan Owade, who spoke with journalists in Ilorin, said the fatal crash was as a result of speed limit violation and wrong overtaking. Mr. Owade said that the crash, which occurred at the Uni-Ilorin Sugar Research Institute, involved 2 vehicles and 27 persons were involved in the accident. He advised motorists to be patient while on the road, adding that they should reduce speed in order to stay alive. The sector commander said the crash response team of the Corps had taken the injured persons to the Kwara State General Hospital and the University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital, while some others were taken to Ileano Medical Center at Idofin, while the corpses have been taken to the UITH. You've been listening to Global Updates on Fresh 107.9 FM, Abeokuta. Still to come. On the foreign scene, attack on eve of Central African Republic election leaves 3 UN peacekeepers dead. And in sport, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says coming week will be crucial for his side. Stay with Fresh 107.9 FM. Welcome back. 3 UN peacekeepers have been killed in the Central African Republic, CAR, as tensions flare between government and rebel forces. In a statement on Friday, the UN said 3 deceased peacekeepers were from Burundi and their death may constitute a war crime, adding that 2 other peacekeepers were left injured. The group were stationed in CAR to quell violence ahead of presidential and parliamentary elections on Sunday. President Faustin Archange Touadéra has accused his predecessor, Francis Bozizé, of fomenting a coup with rebel groups. But Mr. Bozizé, who is barred from running in the election and is under UN sanctions, has denied the allegation. A boat accident on Lake Albert on the border of Uganda and the Democratic Republic of Congo has left at least 26 people dead. A local official, Ashraf Orama, said a strong wind caused the vessel to go underwater. Mr. Orama added that dozens of people were on board and at least 21 people were rescued. Another official said that many of the victims were trying to return illegally to the Democratic Republic of Congo (DRC) to avoid the coronavirus restrictions that have stopped most traffic between DRC and Uganda. Accidents attributed to poor safety and fast-changing weather are common on the lake. And at least 4 people have been injured after a shooting in Berlin in the early hours of this morning. German media reports said heavily armed police officers were deployed to the scene in Kreuzberg district. 1 man was pulled from the Landwehr Canal, reportedly with a gunshot wound to the leg. A police spokesperson said the background to the shooting is not yet known. There was no suggestion of a political motive, although photographs from the scene show gunshot damage to a doorway of a building opposite the headquarters of the Social Democratic Party. Police say they do not know how many perpetrators might have been involved. And in France, or better still, France has confirmed the first case in the country of the more contagious coronavirus variant recently identified in the UK. The French Health Ministry said the person was a French citizen in the central town of Troyes, who had arrived from London on 19th December. The military said he was asymptomatic and currently self-isolating at home. The appearance of the new coronavirus variant in England triggered travel caps with dozens of countries. Other countries have also reported cases of the new variant. On Friday, Japan confirmed 5 infections in passengers who had all arrived from the UK, while cases in Denmark, Australia, and the Netherlands were reported earlier. In business, millions of Americans face hard time going without employment benefits after Saturday amid a political standoff of over $900 billion stimulus package. President Donald Trump has refused to sign the measure into law unless it is amended, though Republicans and Democrats have blocked proposals. The coronavirus economic relief, which comes with $1.4 trillion federal budget attached, was agreed by both sides, but President Trump wants bigger one-off payments and a cut in foreign aid. As well as threatening unemployment benefits, a moratorium on evictions may not be extended unless the bill is enacted by the end of 26th December. Legislators could pass a stopgap bill by Monday to prevent a partial government shutdown looming a day later, but this will not include coronavirus aid, and President Trump will still have to sign it. And finally, in sports, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says the next week will be crucial in ensuring his side is not dragged into an unexpected relegation battle. The Gunners have managed one victory in their past 10 Premier League games, a run which has seen them slide down the Premier League table to 15th position. Arteta, who succeeded the sacked Unai Emery in December 2019, retains the backing of the Arsenal hierarchy. The Gunners host Chelsea today and then face trips to 2 of the sides below them. Brighton, whose only home win in 2020 came against Arsenal last season, and West Brom. Before we end the global updates on Fresh 107.9 FM, Abeokuta, here's a recap of the main stories. We told you that the Nigerian Center for Disease Control has asked Nigerians to celebrate responsibly amid the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. On the foreign scene, 3 UN peacekeepers have been killed in the Central African Republic CAR as tensions flare between government and rebel forces. And in sports, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has said the next week will be crucial in ensuring his side is not dragged into an unexpected relegation battle. And that's the global updates on Fresh 107.9 FM, Abeokuta. The news was edited by Wale Bakare. I am Tunde Akimbi. Thanks for listening. Good afternoon and compliment of the season.
From the Rock City of Nigeria. Rock City of Nigeria. This is Fresh 107.9.
On the beat. You know they be things straight.